Oh, hey guys.
Got you right where I want you.
Didn't see you there. Oh, wow. Welcome back for part 2 of making your arm bar better. Okay, today we're going to talk about top game. Now, I've certainly rolled with a lot of people, and you can tell that once they pass your guard and get to mount, they don't necessarily have an idea of what they want to do next. And if I was talking to a student of ours or any new student, I would say that as soon as you get on top, you should have one goal. And that goal should be to occupy the space inside your partner's armpits, okay? That should be your goal as soon as you get to mount. In fact, a lot of times what you're gonna find out is even if you get to mount, if you fail to occupy that space, you're gonna lose position because you're not really on the inside and your partner's gonna escape. So as soon as we get to top position, we're looking to get into those armpits. I could dive straight through and start fighting this pummeling game, but the way that I'm gonna fight it today is from coming underneath my partner's elbow and all the way up into the hip. With my hip all the way up into his armpit. So I'm gonna drive my knee up under my partner's armpit, switch through here, and we're just gonna end in the position that we call S mount, okay? Now I'm using my hip, again, to drive my partner's arm across. And this is where our second detail is gonna come in, the deep hook, okay? So I'm driving up into the armpits, switching to S mount, and now on top of my partner, and to secure this position, I'm gonna slide in my deep hook. Okay, now what does deep hook here mean? Deep hook means that the inside of my elbow is hooked like a barrel of monkeys on the inside of my partner's elbow. Very, very important. This is the best way to do it. A lot of us cheat and we come shallow here to our wrist. When you're only wrist deep, you're not strong. Okay, likewise, we don't want to be out here until the very end. So we don't want to be wrist to wrist, not elbow to wrist, it's elbow to elbow. My partner's gonna defend, and that's normal, okay? But I have my deep hook. I'm gonna roll towards the hips, underhook, cover, and we're gonna go one step farther. I'm gonna go from spider web traditionally here, all the way up to the spider hook, which means I'm hooking over my partner's forearm. Okay, this is gonna prevent my partner from limp wristing away, stacking into me. This does a lot for me, right here, the spider hook. So going from spider web to spider hook, and now we can go for the boogie break to come over my partner's elbow, scrape it down, slide up, and now we're finding our finish. So, we're getting under our partner's armpit, we're sliding our hips way up in the armpit, finding S mount, deep hook on the leg, taking some time, spider hook, boogie break, and extending right. That's sequence 2.